Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Heinchel. Hope you're all having a great day today. And it's been a while since I've kind of just sat down and done a regular chilled out commentary over some gameplay. I've been doing a lot of gold guides lately, which isn't a bad thing. I've been having a lot of fun doing those, and you guys have been seeming to actually enjoy them and get some help from them. So I'm going to keep those coming. Don't worry. I just kind of wanted to do a different type of video today and just kind of talk to you guys about Vanguard and how I feel about the game and what I think about the game so far. But yeah, gonna be working on Diamond SMGs this weekend. I'm almost done, and as of today, they actually just finally fixed the long shot challenge for the MK11 grenade launcher, so I'll also be making a separate guide on that. So yeah, stay tuned for that if you're here for the gold guides. But yeah, today I just want to sit down and talk about Vanguard and give my thoughts on it. The game's been out for almost 2 weeks. I meant to make this video last week, but I just didn't have time. I didn't get around to it. But anyways, we're here now, and I just want to start off by saying I've really been enjoying Vanguard. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I had really low expectations going into this game, especially after playing the beta. I thought it being another World War II game, the second one in a row from Sledgehammer, I thought it was going to get very boring, very fast. I enjoyed the beta overall. I thought it was an okay game, but I thought it played a little bit too slow, a little bit too campy, especially with some of the big maps. I did not have high expectations going into the launch of this game. And I've been pleasantly surprised. Like, this is the first time in years where I'm actually like playing the game simply because I want to play it. Like with Modern Warfare 2019 and Cold War, I played it and, you know, they were alright. Modern Warfare not so much. It had a lot of problems with it. And Cold War, overall I liked Cold War, but at launch it was really rocky. It was really rough. I was playing those games at launch mainly because I had friends to play it with, and because I was grinding camos, trying to go for the mastery camo. And to be fair, that's the same thing I'm doing with Vanguard. Yes, I'm going for atomic camo, but alongside that, I'm also playing the game because I actually enjoy playing it. And I think a lot of that has to do with some of the changes that they made from the beta. Sledgehammer is, in my opinion, probably the best developer, COD developer anyway, when it comes to listening to community feedback and actually making the changes that we want. Because, you know, they changed a lot of stuff going into launch. They added Ninja as a perk, which was a huge complaint from people. Props to them for that. They made the sprint out speeds a lot faster, and just the overall gameplay was just a lot faster than it was in the beta. It's not nearly as campy. This game is already on a much better track than Modern Warfare 2019 and Cold War were. There's also a really good amount of content that we have in the game, probably the most content that we've had at launch in a very long time. We've got 16 regular 6v6 maps, and honestly, most of them are pretty good. Like, I went into this thinking, okay, you know, they're giving us a lot of maps, but how many of them are going to be trash? Which is a valid concern, considering most COD maps, original COD maps from the past few years have not been very good. I mean, just take a look at Modern Warfare 2019's launch maps, my god. But no, in Vanguard, most of them are actually pretty good. The only ones that I really don't like, that I can't stand, are Berlin and Oasis, because those maps are way too big. Demyansk is the one where it has like the church on one side of the map. That map has no balance whatsoever. If you're spawning on the church side of the map, and I mean, you're just gonna dominate that map. It's got some serious balancing issues. I don't like it. And sub pins, and I was really disappointed because when I saw sub pins, I thought it was gonna be like the World at War version, like the World at War DLC map. I thought it was gonna be a remaster, but no. Sub pins in Vanguard, not very good. There's way too many lines of sight to be shot from. Most people just kind of gravitate towards that one big room. It's very annoying. But other than those 4 maps, the other 12 maps are honestly not that bad. Well, aside from Red Star, I mean, also we got Das Haus, which Das Haus is basically like Vanguard's original small map. They also have Shipment now, which Vanguard's version of Shipment actually ain't that bad either, but I'm going to cover that in another video. But yeah, I mean, you know, we actually have a lot of pretty good maps. The kill streaks are also really good and powerful, which I was kind of surprised. It being a World War II game, I thought they were going to suck, but no, they're actually really good. They're really fun to use. You get a lot of kills with them. Some of my favorites are probably the bombing run, the attack dogs, and the flame knot. The flame knot, my god, that thing is so fun to use, especially if you're on some of the smaller maps. The mastery camos in this game look pretty good for the most part, aside from Diamond. I don't think Diamond looks very good, to be honest, but gold camo looks really good. I like the gold and the black. It kind of gives me Black Ops 1 vibes. And atomic camo is what Damascus should have been from Modern Warfare. I like the fact that it's animated. It literally kind of reminds me of like an animated fruit roll-up over your gun, but I'm not saying that is a bad thing. I know a lot of people joke about that, but I actually think it looks really good. I'm really excited to be grinding for a camo that actually looks like it's worth getting. Speaking of mastery, I really like how we have mastery operator outfits and operator levels, and it's just an extra layer of progression. And you know, it gives you a reason to actually use these other operators, and not to mention the mastery outfits that you get for doing all the operators and maxing them out. The gold outfits and the chrome/platinum outfits with the gas mask on it for all of them, those look really sick. Like, it makes me feel good to see that we actually have an outfit for an operator that's worth grinding, that looks good, instead of only relying on bundles to get good operator skins. It's really nice. There's just plenty to do in this game. There's plenty of content. There's plenty of camos and challenges to grind for. There's also regular barrack challenges are back, which is something we did not have in Modern Warfare. I'm really hoping that there's a 100%er challenge, though. That's one thing I've noticed that is missing. But who knows, maybe we'll get one at some point. Obviously, the game's not perfect. There's definitely a lot of things wrong with this game. Like, there's a lot of bugs that have been found, such as your perks not working in some games, and the combat shield, sometimes when you have it on your back, it also protects you from the front, makes you invincible, which is kind of ridiculous. There's a lot of packet burst for some reason on, I think, certain maps or something, or just in some games in general. Now, to be fair, they are fixing a lot of these bugs, and they have already fixed a lot of them, such as like the bomb defusing glitch in S&D. They actually just released a patch today as I'm recording this video that fixed a lot of things. They fixed the MK11 grenade launcher challenge, long shots not tracking. They fixed the bomb defuse glitch. They fixed the clan tag glitch, the camo glitch. They've been fixing a lot of things. I'll give them credit. I wish the communication was a little bit better, because they've been overall kind of silent about things that they're working on. Like, the only thing they had told us up until today was the fact that they were nerfing the shotguns, which they did just nerf the shotguns today, thank God. If you've been playing this game, especially on DOS House or Shipment, you know that shotguns have been running this whole game, so thank God we finally got a nerf. But there are still some things that they do need to work on fixing, which I hope they are, and I hope they get them fixed soon. There's still a lot of weapons where the camo challenges aren't working right, or they're just impossible to do because the gun doesn't have a certain attachment. They need to rework the Panzerfaust. Also, anyone who's been wanting a Panzerfaust guide from me, I'm sorry I haven't gotten around to it. It's literally almost damn near impossible to hit airstreaks with a Panzerfaust, so hopefully they fix it, hopefully they change the challenges, and when they finally do, I'll make a separate guide for the Panzerfaust. And aside from all the bugs, there's also intentional things that are wrong with the game, because, you know, you have disbanding lobbies, which ties in with SBMM, which I'm not going to get into because everyone has heard that argument 1,000 times. SBMM sucks. But I just hate the fact that the lobbies disband. You know, you can't make friends, you can't make rivalries. When you get into a game late, and you can't just finish it out to guarantee yourself a fresh game. You know, you always have the chance of getting him put into another late game, and it's just annoying. Also, bloom is a thing in this game, for those of you that don't know. Like, if you aim down your sights and you line up your reticle at a wall, most of the, or pretty much all of the time, your shot will not always line up with where your reticle is. It's kind of like, it has like a certain like radius where the bullet can go. It's pretty much bloom, like from Fortnite and from Halo Infinite with certain weapons. It's random. It's really annoying. Now, there are attachments that you can attach to combat this and make it less, but I just don't think like something like this belongs in Call of Duty, because it's just another, you know, factor of randomness that helps people not get a kill, or helps, you know, I just don't like it. Now, to be fair, speaking of the patch they put out today, they actually did reduce the bloom overall, which is a good thing. I'm glad they reduced it. I'm glad that they acknowledged it and that they reduced it, but I just don't think it belongs in the game at all. But that's just me anyway. And yeah, with that being said, that's really all the things that are wrong or that I don't like with this game. Honestly, like I said, overall, I've really been enjoying the game. Like, guys, this is the first time in years where I've actually been at work and I'm just sitting there thinking like, man, I cannot wait to get home and play some Vanguard. I haven't felt this way in years. Like, this is definitely one of the smoother, you know, all the bugs and problems aside. Yes, I know there's a lot of problems that need to be fixed, and there's a lot of, you know, technical issues with the packet burst. But, I mean, I still think that this is one of the smoother launches that we've had in years. and it's definitely some of the most content that we've had in years, which is awesome. And there's only going to be more free content to come, so I'm super excited to see how this game turns out in a year from now. And this is a pretty bold statement to make. You know, I might get some hate for this, and that's fine. Y'all don't have to agree with me. Just please don't bash me or, you know, call me stupid for having an opinion. We're all humans, guys. We all have opinions. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think Vanguard is one of the best Call of Duty games that we've had in recent years. It's better than Modern Warfare. It's better than Cold War. Hell, it's better than COD World War II, which was Sledgehammer's last COD game. But Vanguard, I actually really like what we have here with Vanguard. You know, I'm actually happy with Call of Duty this year, so far. I mean, who knows? They still have a whole year. They could fuck it up. But I also think that with, you know, by the end of the year, after all the content has come out and everything's fixed and everything's said and done, I think Vanguard has the potential to be a top 5 COD. Now, don't go hating on me. I'm not saying it's a top 5 COD right now, but I think it has potential to get to that point. Once again, if you disagree, that's perfectly fine. We all have our own opinions, just please don't hate me for having one. Anyways, guys, I've been rambling on long enough. Those are my thoughts about Vanguard so far. Really happy with what we have here. What do you guys think, though? Let me know down in the comments. Do you like Vanguard? Do you hate it? Or are you just somewhere in between? If you did enjoy this video, consider leaving a like, or if you didn't, leave a dislike. There's really no hard feelings. Subscribe if you want to see more, especially if you want to see some more gold gun guides. I'll be having some of those up this weekend. And with that, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.